This is the. Is it five or six?
It's five. It's five.
It's five. This is the 5 musicalsies of the Constitution by Noah, me, Vince, Travis, and Penny.
The first principle of the Constitution is limited government. Limited government is minimal government intervention in personal liberties and the economy. The colonists wanted limited government because Britain's king had oppressed them, and they feared a government that was way too powerful. Evidence of this in the Constitution is the Fourth Amendment and the Sixth Amendment. The Fourth Amendment states that the government can't search or seize your stuff without a warrant, and the Sixth Amendment guarantees everybody's right to a speedy trial. The second principle of the Constitution is the system of checks and balances. The system of checks and balances ensures that one power in the government cannot become too powerful. The colonists did not want another king, and they didn't want any one branch of the government becoming too powerful, so they put a system of checks and balances in to ensure equal power. The evidence of this is in Article 2, Section 2 and Article 2, Section 4. Article 2, Section 4 states that officers shall be removed from office on impeachment, meaning that if any officer that is put into power by the people or the president oversteps their boundaries, they can be impeached by Congress.
The next section is federalism. The definition of federalism is a government system in which the power is divided. An example of this would be the Electoral College, votes given to state based on population to control the candidates that try to run for presidency. The separation of powers is when the power is evenly distributed to prevent corruption. The separation of powers prevented one branch of government from becoming way too powerful. It also protected the people's rights. Examples from this come from Article 1, Section 1, Article 2, Section 1, and Article 3, Section 1. The first section focusing on legislative branch, the second on the executive, and the third on the judicial. For our picture, we have a tree which represents the government with 3 main branches, the executive, the judicial, and the legislative. Our final one is popular sovereignty. Allows people to choose their own governing body. This was a big part in creating a new nation, getting away from the king's oppressive rule. There's evidence in Article 6 which allows the U.S. government to make any law, and under that law, the whole state, every state is under that law's jurisdiction.
Poll results by popular vote. The nation voted 30% for monarchy, 70% for democracy, and you can tell that democracy won by a landslide.
In conclusion, the 5 principles of the Constitution are limited government, checks and balances, federalism, separation of powers, and popular sovereignty.
And